Brr, it's freezing out. And guess what? That means it's time to prepare your vehicle for winter. So what does that mean? Everybody talks about it, but what does that actually mean? So several things you got to address. Number one, make sure you got good wipers. You get in a snowstorm and you haven't tried them, really hard to see. Number two, make sure the washer fluid is to temp so it doesn't freeze. If it freezes, it will crack the reservoir, and we don't want that. That adds extra cost. Next thing, battery. Make sure you got a good battery in there, and you have jumper cables in case you get stuck where you can't get your vehicle started, that you can let somebody help you. Next, we got tires. You want tires with good tread. Minimum going into winter, I would recommend 5 30-seconds, probably 6 30-seconds if you're driving a fair amount, because you're gonna wear those down, and even at 5 30-seconds, they're gonna slide a lot more than if you got a better, newer tire on there. The next thing, inflation. The tires are gonna lose air pressure with the temp, so make sure that you're adding air or checking them and adjusting them appropriately. That's going to make it drive different if you got low air pressure as well. Next thing, you want to check the fluids, and specifically and definitely the coolant. You want to make sure that your antifreeze is good to a -20, -30 here in the Midwest. Depends your area, but you want that temperature to be good to a freeze point that's not going to allow that antifreeze to freeze, and that can then crack the engine block. That's major money. Next thing, you want to scraper in there. The last thing you want to do is get a bunch of snow and you got nothing in there. You're out there with your hands freezing cold, and an emergency kit. So if you get stranded, you've got a blanket, things like that, to be able to keep yourself warm. So lots of other things that you can have checked, but those are the main nuts and bolts here. Give us a call for any inspection needs, or if you got questions about getting your car ready for winter.
877-4277